Hi and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. My name's Faye and together with my husband Simon, who's not here right now, we are full-time resellers, mainly selling on eBay and Amazon. We've got some picking and packing to show you, some orders that have gone out in the last few days. It has been quite quiet on eBay. We haven't done as much listing as we usually would, purely because we've just been really busy with other things. It was my birthday, so thank you very much for all the birthday wishes that you sent over. That was very much appreciated. We took the day off and took the dogs to the seaside, so that was lovely. Crate 8. Vintage Johnson Brothers Marlborough Green cake plate, floral scalloped.
I'm going to take a guess that it's this one.
It is, and that cost 53p. And sold within 2 weeks for £17.49, and that was from auction. Crate 28.
Yeah.
Vintage Vauxhall tankard, fine British pewter.
You've got clear bottom.
Yeah. It's Vauxhall Motor Company. That cost 45p from auction, sold for £8.79 plus post in 3 months. And it's got a big dent in the side. Looks like it's been run over by a Vauxhall.
See, we sold a tankard recently and you said exactly the same thing. So did you get confused on the last one we sold, or were we just picking up tankards with big dents in the side?
We don't pick them up, they come in auction lots, but yes,
they're always dented.
Yeah.
Oh, still sell, there you go. Tankards with dents, maybe it increases the value.
Black Tub.
Hold on.
Whittard of Chelsea dinner plates ×2, blue and white. Getting claw hand here. I'm getting claw hand. These cost a total.
Candy Crush hand.
Yeah, these cost a total of 35p and sold for £12 within 3 months, and they were from auction. Then we've got this teddy. It's a vintage Rust teddy bear of the month of January in garnet red. That cost 15p from auction, sold within 5 months for £4.99 plus post. Crate 22. Goes to go the other side. It's a vintage Wellington Boots planter pot. Thank God.
Yeah. I saw this sold, and it's going to be a medium parcel, which is a bit of a shame. I think, yeah, it's going to be 16 cms. Actually, I've got my handy 16 centimetre measuring device. So yeah, doesn't give me much room for packaging.
That cost 28p. That was from auction. That sold in 5 months for £6 plus post. Crate 26.
Yeah.
Vintage Jersey pottery plant pot holder, brown and white. Very small. There it is on the front. Yeah. Look at these two. There we go. That's cost £2 and 2p from auction, which is quite expensive. And that sold for £11.24 plus post within 2 months. Crate 1.
Yeah.
Vintage Denby Encore flower vase, 20 centimetres. Very cool, those.
Yeah. Is it this broken vase?
Yeah.
Back in a minute.
That cost 54p.
That way up.
Yeah, and sold for £8 plus post within 6 months. Now we've got something without a skew. It's an antique Japanese figurine pair, early 20th century.
Not the big one.
No. I wish I'd filmed that. Put them in Rogue walking stick.
Japanese people ×2.
Oh, there we go. They're on the shelf.
Let's just open it up. Not giving too much away.
There we go. These are early 20th century hand painted sitting figurines. Overpaid on these, £5, sold for £12 within 7 months.
Oh, is that a Chazza? Must have been.
No, that was the man who I went to see on Facebook, and I got talking to him about stuff.
Really? You were had.
I was
Because we've still got that green glass thing you bought of him as well.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing, didn't he?
Yeah. He did. Crate 31.
Yeah.
Vintage Royal Worcester Frida Doty children grandmother figurine in a blue dress. This cost 36p and sold for £9 plus more expensive post.
Good.
Because that is going to the Isle of Wight.
Oh, yeah.
And that sold within 3 months. That was from auction. Then we've got this mirror. Mosaic heart mirror, rainbow colours.
Say hello.
That cost 35p from auction, sold within 3 months of £12.74 plus expensive post, because that is going to Lerwick in Shetland. Right, clocks. Newgate electric wall clock, chrome, outer, analogue, battery powered. That is it.
Not the ribbed one, like the cog, is it?
Not the cog, no, it's this
electric.
one.
Was this when electric was invented and they were really proud?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an electric clock.
This cost 57p and sold for £18.50 within 2 weeks.
Pop that up there with all the other things I'm going to forget.
Then we've got shelf. It's green. It's the Vintage Studio Pottery Flower Vase, signed K and GM 95 at Biggleswade, which is near us. That cost 53p, sold within 2 weeks for £12.59 to a repeat buyer. Now, in our last video, I did say about Vintage Cash Cow, and if you haven't heard of it, it's a company that I found online. I didn't know anything about them, and you can sell your vintage items to them. Not every vintage item, but they do take a lot of items, including jewellery and brass, and you sign up to send your stuff to them, and they send you a really helpful welcome pack. And in that welcome pack is a little brochure that tells you what they can take. Also in that little welcome pack is a postage label, which I've lost, yay, somewhere here, where you stick it on your box and it doesn't cost you a penny. It's a parcel force label. So you pack your items up and take it to the post office, send it to them for free. They assess the items, and anything that they want to buy off you, they tell you how much they're going to buy it off you for, and you have the choice as to whether you want to sell it to them or ask for it back. If you sell it to them, they send you the money quite quickly, and if you want it back, they'll post it back to you for free, along with anything else that they don't want to buy off you. In this booklet, it's quite interesting, they say they've repurposed or rehomed more than 80 tonnes of non-precious metal so far, 6,000 clocks, 18,000 cameras, 9 tonnes of jewellery, 140,000 watches, 1,500 binoculars, 10,000 fountain pens, 3,000 medals, and 25,000 toy cars. And they take costume jewellery, they take amber, they take coins, they take medals, they take gold, medals of militaria, did I say that right? Writing instruments, lenses, smoking accessories, like vintage ones obviously, designer sunglasses, Masonic items, brass and pewter, and it tells you what they don't accept. Modern toys, general old clothes, books and comics, delicate items, porcelain and ceramics, records, tapes and CDs, fur and taxidermy, modern electronics, mobile phones, furniture, coin-only boxes and firearms. So I purchased a lot from auction recently, and I've sold some items from there that I've listed on eBay already, but there was a lot of sort of knick-knacky things, and I thought as a test, I mean I could list them on eBay, but I thought I'm going to try out Vintage Cash Cow and see what they'll offer me for some of these things, or all of them. And I've got a box here of stuff. I'm going to show you what I'm sending quickly. So we have this metal jug. It could be silver plate, it could be silver, I have no idea. Broken brass boots, a load of costume jewellery in there, all wrapped up, bits and bobs. More in this box as well, I've wrapped it up already. Got a brass pan thing. We've got a train clock, I think. Oh no, this one's not a clock, a train. We've got a brass candle holder. We've got a Viner's sugar pot with lid. I think that is silver plated. We have got loads of cigarette cases that I have sold before, but I'm treating this as a test. It's another one. We have got watches galore. There's one, Accurus ladies watch. was a very old travel clock. They do take items and like they can take broken watches because they do have a team of people that can fix these items as well to sell them. We've got more ladies' watches in here. Some of them may contain gold. I have no idea. And I can't be bothered to find out. I want them to do it for me. Some metal thing. Another clock. There we go. We have got more watches. This one's Marks and Spencer's. I don't know that I want that, but who knows? I just want to do the process. I want them to send me stuff back. If they're not going to buy it off me, I just want to see the whole process from start to finish. Like a digger clock. And why I'm showing you these things, I'll tell you about our day. It's been a busy one. We've done the post early today. I took it earlier along with a vintage parcel. And then we decided to take the dogs for a walk to the Bluebell Woods that we haven't been to before. That was nice. And then after the Bluebell Woods, we had to go and pick up a flower pot that I got free off of Facebook. It was actually 3 flower pots. I picked 2 up at the weekend and she said she hadn't emptied the 3rd one yet. Can I come back in the week? So I was like, yeah, fine. So I went to get it today after a walk. But I thought, do you know what? I'm going to go a different way to her house, a way we don't really go, which was a couple of minutes out of the way. So off we went, turned up at this house at school kicking out time. It's right by a school. And so that took a little bit of time getting out of there. And I was just driving home through this village that's like 2 over from ours. And Simon was like, did you just see that? I was like, no, what? And there was a head-on crash in front of us, but it was sort of just round a bend a little bit. I was driving, I wasn't looking, but I wasn't looking that far down the road. So he got out and it's quite serious, and Simon had to call the police, the fire brigade and the ambulance. And I sort of stopped the traffic and was turning everyone around. Sadly, there was a little boy in the car. He'd just been picked up by his mum from school. His mum was injured. And yeah, it was all a bit of a nightmare. So I took the dogs home and I've left Simon there because he's got to give a statement and give his details. So I've got to go and get him soon. So I thought I'd crack on with the video and make him very proud of me because he's sticking to this one video every 3 days. So there we go. Got this little metal thing. And I have just, oh, there's little metal soldiers in there. 2 watches in there. And I have like old turquoise stuff, more watches. Some of these are apparently Rolex, but they're not. I'm pretty sure they're not. I'll see if I can find one. Is this one? No. Ladies' gold watch. An old watch there. Another really old watch. A not so old watch. Not so old watch. An old Casio. Another lady's watch. No, that's not the Rolex. Some watches are so delicate, like ladies' watches, and I'm just a chunky watch kind of girl. Definitely not any of these dainty ones. As I get older, I can't even see them. Tell the time. Oh look, got a train clock. No, I think that's Casio. There's an Omega in here. I think, is it an Omega? Don't know. Just way too many for me to just be bothered. If I was not going to send these to Vintage Cash Cow, I would literally just bundle them up, one lot, and sell as a job lot of untested, probably broken watches on eBay. I don't know for how much, and oh, here's the Rolex, and go from there. So apparently this is a Rolex. It says it on the back, but it's wonky. Yeah. If that's a Rolex, then I'm 21 years old. And I'm not 21 years old. Another one. And they take bits of watches as well, which is good. Another one. Oh, this is a Rolex as well. Sort of nothing on the back. And the what's the side bit called? I can never remember. That's supposed to have the Rolex logo on as well, and it doesn't. Another lady's watch. Another lady's watch. And the thing is as well, dealing with all this stuff makes my hands feel filthy. Gee. Another one. And then we've got an old compass, 3 hallmarked thimbles, 2 snuffers, probably not worth anything, but I'm putting it all in. And this, do you remember this? This was in a previous video, this was from house clearance. I'm putting that in there to see what they can make of it. And also, they take walking sticks. So we've mentioned these before. We've had these forever. It's like a bone or a, I think it's bone handle on that one. And then this one is quite ornate. And it says on it, Zakapane. Yeah, so Simon will be glad to get rid of these out of the barn, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to package it all up into a box, stick the label on when I can find it, and take it to the post office. It goes parcel force, but totally free. I don't have to pay anything, and this will get sent to Vintage Cash Cow, and within a few days they will come back to me and let me know if it's worth anything and if I need to have anything returned. So I will keep you updated on this and let you know if it's worth anything. I paid for all of this, apart from the walking sticks and this thing again, I paid 48 or 49 pounds with some other things that I have listed on eBay, and it worked out, I think, £2.65 an item, and that means that my calculations has calculated all of this that I'm showing you to be £2.65. I'm counting this as one item out of that lot. So if I can make more than £2.65 on this lot, I will be happy, and I will keep you posted.
Where's the order with all the multiples?
I haven't got there yet. Be patient. Crates 32. Now it's funny because I looked at this the other day and thought, if this doesn't sell soon, I'm keeping it. And it's sold. Vintage Dartington, 24% lead crystal rose bowl vase with a chunky stem. It's just a glass vase.
Oh, this little one?
No.
Well, that is a glass vase.
Chunky stem, it said. I said.
Well,
pay attention.
Chunky in comparison to what?
That thing you just pulled out. Yay!
Ah, okay.
That
I
cost.
was looking for something that looks like a gin glass or something.
That cost 36p from auction, sold for £13.49 within 3 months. Now we're on to an order where someone ordered 4 things.
5, wasn't it?
5 things, 5. First of all, we've got some shoes. Unzi flip-flop sandals, size 3, flat.
Oh, yeah. Those.
Yeah, they cost £2.38 from a contact Simon has in the adult entertainment industry. Then they also bought Unzi stiletto sandal, size 3, black and silver. It's those ones. Yep, they cost £2.38 from Simon's contacts in the adult entertainment industry. Then we have...
Where all my contacts are from.
Home. There's a little pot in there with figurines in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the vintage squirrel eating berries ornament.
Absolutely stinks in here.
With lavender.
Okay, so we've got 2 pairs of shoes and a squirrel.
That cost 20p from auction. and took 3 months to sell. Then we've got crate 5. A Limoges Rodon antique jewellery holder trinket dish broken. Yep.
That's old as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that cost £1 from auction and that took 9 months to sell. Thank you to the person.
I think someone was using it as an ashtray.
Maybe. And then crate 32.
To do some maths in a minute.
Oh no. It's a vintage art glass paperweight horsehead seahorse knight. That's it. Look at that. Beauty.
That? It looks like a cow or something.
It cost 10p. It's a horse knight thing. That cost 10p from auction and took a month to sell. Total cost of that to us was £6.96 and the buyer has paid £49.43, so we are winning on that one. Then we've got crate 23. It's the Order Keeley ceramic storage jar with elephants on it. That's the one. We had 2 of these, one with ducks, one with elephants. This is the second one to sell. This cost 57p from auction, sold within a month for £24.49. Then we've got...
Hold on, I've got the crows.
We don't hurt them, we just scare them.
Took care of it.
Well done. Crate 12.
Shush.
No.
Ooh, I told you.
Right, 12.
12. Around here. Yeah.
Vintage Royal Worcester Queen Elizabeth of Glamis plate, 22 karat gold. That is it.
Wow.
That cost £1. You like it? You want the whole set?
No.
That cost £1.14 from auction, sold within a month for £13.99. And then crate 7. This is the vintage Johnson Brothers Indian tree cake plate, round with handles. This cost 81p from auction and sold for £6.79 plus post within 4 months.
As Faye mentioned, I wasn't around earlier. That's because I got caught up in a head-on collision. I was sort of pretty much first to the scene. Yeah. Anyway, I had to hang around to make a statement, which I did. I was there for over 2 hours, just sort of standing around in the middle of nowhere, somewhere I don't know. But the people of the village were so nice. They were like offering me coffee, telling me they'd give me a lift home, but they didn't have a car, you know, all that sort of stuff. So it was really nice. But hopefully everyone's going to be okay. I suppose I'll only find out if I am asked to give a formal statement or go to court. There we go. So Faye is now out. I am very proud of her for videoing what she did, because we do want to put out videos as often as possible. Unfortunately, it means that this one is 4 days since the last video and my target has been 3 days, which we have done for so long, like 6 weeks or something, but I just couldn't do it because of what happened today. But we do hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.